Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Chelsea, and in today's video I'm going to share with you a haul of some fall inspired things that I have picked up recently. Unlike my normal haul videos, which are thrift hauls, these are all things that I purchased in some store, I think mainly Target and Michael's, so I will be able to leave a link to every item in my description box so that if you like these items and you would like to purchase them as well, you will be able to. So let's go ahead and I will show you what we picked up. First is this pack of dried florals, and I'm going to take them out here so that you can see them better, and these were from Target. So these come with these kind of cone type florals in the front, but then in the back they also have just some plain sticks. Now, I don't really necessarily know what I would use the sticks for. They probably won't end up in my decor, but these are just super beautiful. I love all the texture on these. The color of the brown is absolutely beautiful. I don't have any dried florals that really look like this. These are not bunny tails, but I can't think of what these are called. So if you know, let me know in the comments section. But such a pretty dried floral. Actually, I just looked at the tag and it says it is it Phalaris? Is it Phalaris? I'm gonna have to look that up. And then I think on the back it calls these sticks button grass. The whole bundle was $15, which I don't think is terrible. Not the best price, but certainly not the worst. Honestly, I am considering going back to buy another one so that I can have another set of these brown ones. I think just to really fill out a vase a little bit better or a pot a little bit better, I really will likely need to, unless it's a very small pot. Sticking with the floral theme, I picked up these stems, and these are Hearth and Hand stems. These are super pretty. They're kind of this sort of like wine burgundy color, and it doesn't look like this when you purchase it. They're kind of straight up when you get it out of the bucket that they're displayed in. I really kind of manipulated the stem so that it got more of this kind of wispy look. I did it with both of them. And that's the nice thing about faux florals having kind of the wiry base, is that you can really bend and manipulate each stem and leaf so that it looks a little bit more organic than just a floral that's kind of sticking straight up. These are also very tall, which is really nice, so they will work in a taller arrangement, or if you need to, you can kind of bend the base like I did here if they need to sit down a little further in a smaller one, and they were $5.99 a piece. Last from the florals category are these. And these are almost like a brown eucalyptus. These are really pretty as well. I will say something I noticed about these. I did pick up 3 of them. These also will make quite a large arrangements because they spread out so well. Again, these are also on kind of like a wire that you can really bend and manipulate each individual stem. But one thing I did notice about these that's interesting is that these really change color depending on where you have them. If you have them in an area of your home that has a lower light or is just naturally less prone to sunlight, they really take on a kind of like a warm brown color. If you have these in really direct light, they look much more of an orangey brown. So that's just something to keep in mind. I like that they kind of look different in light, but these are such great florals for a big arrangement because they spread out so well. There are kind of like 4 different stems on each individual stem. These were $15 each. However, these are from Michael's and they were 40% off. You honestly only need a couple of them. You could probably do a really beautiful full arrangement with even 2. So they're really inexpensive when you do get that 40% off coupon. But again, such a pretty color, and I love that depending on where you put them, they might look a little bit different. I'm gonna stick with the Michael's theme here, and I picked up this really cute little hanging basket. This was $13, but this was also on sale for 40% off. I have been looking for one of these really simple hanging baskets for quite some time actually. I think these are super cute on peg shelves, which I have one back there if you can kind of see it. I also have a peg shelf in my kitchen, and I was thinking it would be really cute to kind of hang this on there, maybe put some florals in there or something else. That shelf is really only used for decorative purposes, but I do just like to hang something pretty there just to give the kitchen a little something extra. So this is such an adorable basket, really inexpensive. Alright, I'm switching back to Target. I picked up this cutting board. It's a really beautiful deep brown color, and this was only $10. This is pretty heavy. I was a little bit surprised when I picked it up. I wasn't expecting it to be quite so sturdy, but it really is. It does have the little hole at the top, so if you would like to set it on a hook or hang it from somewhere, you can. They do also have a larger size of this. I didn't look to see how much it was. I'm guessing either $15 or $20 if this was $10, but I couldn't believe this was only $10, and really great quality, really beautiful piece, and obviously practical as well. Alright, then I also picked up this pumpkin spice candle. Now this is a wood wick one. I love how the top is just that kind of simple gold, and again it is a wood wick candle, so it will kind of do that crackling when it burns. I wish that you guys could smell candles through video. That would be great. Then you would know if you like it, but pumpkin spice is obviously pretty standard. I'm sure you can guess what it smells like. I do really like this. And okay, my camera died. I don't know what the last thing I said was, but I think I was just trying to tell you that this is a wood wick candle, and there's just something about the wood wicks that I think create a really cozy atmosphere, and this candle was $13. I also picked up this candle, and this vessel is just beautiful. It's like a dark brown pottery with kind of a lighter honey brown edge to it. It is 3 wick, and this is also a wood wick, so I'm really excited to light this. This candle was $20. However, it is a really good size, and I would also say that once you burn this candle down, you can clean it out, and this is definitely a vessel that I would keep. You could put this in an entryway to use for like maybe your keys or stuff like that. I think you could put this on a coffee table, but this is just such a pretty kind of like pottery inspired piece that I think it would be a great vessel to keep even after you burn. I also got this throw blanket, and I'll get it out here. This is just the chunkiest, warmest, beautiful throw blanket ever. I do love the shade of brown. It's like a very neutral brown. A lot of the blankets I've been seeing have been very warm tone brown. They just haven't been fitting really great with my space, but this is a nice, really neutral brown. And you can just see how chunky the fabric is. This is going to be a piece that keeps me so warm. This might go on my bed. It might go downstairs on the couch to have to kind of curl up when the nights do get a little bit colder. This was $40, so a little bit more for a throw blanket, but such good quality, so thick, and this really is a piece that really will just keep you so warm. I also picked up some pillow covers. Now, these are already on my pillows so that you can see them, but it was just the pillow covers that I bought. This did not come as a pillow. So the first one is this really pretty checkered one. Now, it's coming up, I feel like a little cool toned on camera, but this is basically white with like beiges and creams checkered into it. It is coming up a little weird on camera, but such a pretty piece. This front material is so soft, and this is from Etsy. The other one that I'm going to show you is from Etsy as well. This is the other one that I got, and I'll show you the pattern here. Really pretty, really simple, but I just love it. This is either going to go in my guest room Or maybe I'll put it downstairs on the living room, but I think both this one and the other one may end up in my guest bedroom. I do need a couple throw pillows for in there, so that's where they may end up. Again, this one is from Etsy as well, so I will make sure to leave the link for it in my description box. Alright, so I think that's it. I hope in my camera battery dying I did not miss anything. But those are the items that I picked up for fall. Again, everything will be linked in the description box so that if you would like to pick up those pieces, you can. You will see at least some of this, I think, in my next video. I'm gonna do a little fall styling in my home. If you did like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, you can subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys for the next video. Make sure you take care of yourself until then. Bye, guys.